I am back with day 7 of my December daily for 2017, and today I'm using 2 4x6 photos and then 2 3x4 photos, and this one is actually going to be a 4 3x4 pocket. So I ended up trimming my photo or cutting my photo in half, and I cut it in such a way that it does not cut his face in half. This is our ferret Phineas, and then these are 2 of our cats, Denali and Ducati. So that's these guys. And then these are 2 pictures of my daughter at Girl Scouts. So they had a gift exchange at Girl Scouts, and then they made what was supposed to be a snowman, but being her creative self that she is and wanted to be original, she turned her snowman into a penguin. So I thought that was really cute. So anyway, these are the photos I'm going to be working with, and I decided I'm going to use these 2 cards. I think these I can't talk. These both might have been from the Jasmine Jones. I can't remember anymore. So I apologize for that. But I'm going to use the green one here, and I'm going to use this one here. I am going to type my journaling onto the card. So I have it on the computer, and I'm just going to print it on a white piece of paper, just regular copy paper, and then I'll run it through with this card. So I will do that here in a little bit. But first I'm going to kind of work on the other pictures here. And I have this set of stickers that I got from the Target Dollar Spot, and this is one of the trees, and they're kind of a puffy sticker. They're a real thin puffy sticker, and I thought it'd be kind of cute to put that tree over here and maybe slightly off the page where I trim it off. I can't decide yet. I may just keep it straight on so the whole tree is on the page. I'm also looking at the chipboard set that came in the kit. It's this chipboard set here, and I excuse me, I wanted to bring this color green over to this side of the page. I have a little bit of that with the tree. It's not quite the same color, but I thought I would also add maybe this chipboard here, or I could use magic. But I think I want to layer like the circle chipboard on top of here like this, just to do a little bit of layering so it's something more exciting. Yeah, I like that. And then I need to figure out something to do with this card. I found my 2 kitties sitting on the chair one morning on the 7th, and I thought I would get a picture of them. And so I have, let's see, where is it? I have these stickers here from the Jasmine Jones collection. So they're these stickers here, and I had this one at the bottom, and I just put it on some wax paper so it wouldn't stick, and I can kind of move it around. Because it's gray and white photo, or black and white photos here, I thought gray would look kind of nice, and it just kind of looks nice and neutral with the colors here, and that actually looks kind of cool there too. But I think I'm going to end up using it down here. Now I know it kind of blends in with the cat, so I'm deciding if that's really what I want to do or not. But I also had the other sticker sheet that came in the kit. Where is it? Which was this one. This was the Jasmine Jones kit. And it was this sticker, the Celebrate sticker. And I thought maybe I could layer it up so that ends up saying Celebrate Love. And I had more of these puffy stickers, and I thought to bring this tree over here, I could kind of layer it up like this somehow. I just got to kind of play with how this is going to look. But I thought that might look kind of cute, kind of hanging there. Maybe I can bring it a little bit closer to the edge of the page. And then that way, the fact that the kitty's kind of gray in the background will end up still looking okay because I have some of these other colors. So I was thinking possibly doing something like that. I do have this washi tape that I've had in my stash from last year. And I thought I might be able to maybe use something kind of as a base. This might look kind of cool. Let's see if I can find the end. Maybe something as a base to that. Or maybe this. This is like music notes. And it's kind of vintagey looking. I thought that was kind of cool too. I don't know, I might use this one. It's got kind of music notes, and it looks like ledger and writing and things like that, and just repeat it over. So I may use that, and then maybe I can use that over here too, or I can use this. I really do like this too, but maybe it's a little bit too much, a little too cutesy. I think I want a little bit less cutesy on this page. So let me stick this down. I think I'm going to take it, sometimes I cut it there right where the photo is, but I think I'm going to take it all the way around this time. The nice thing about washi, if I don't like it, I can always pull it up. I don't know, I think that's kind of a nice base. It kind of separates the gray. So maybe that's what I'll do. So let's see here. Take this off. And this hasn't been stuck very long, so the sticky's still pretty good on it. So I'm going to pull this, just put it down lightly. And let me bring over the circle celebrate. All right, so I like that. I like that layered look. I think I'm going to do something very similar up on this photo as well. So I'm going to take some more of this washi tape. And I'll add it up here. Okay, so that is there. And I think that might be all the washi tape I'll use. I'm going to keep it around just in case. I'm thinking about, on this card, I want to put something about friends or gather or something. She was at a Girl Scouting event, which I think I mentioned. And it'd be kind of nice to use this banner and they put something on each of their side, maybe one here and like one here. So I'm thinking, I'm wondering, decide if I want to do that in like a color or if I want to do that in like an embossing, maybe silver embossing. That might be pretty. So I definitely know I'm going to use this. So let me grab over my stamp block. So I know I want to use that. And then I need to figure out what, maybe gather. And this is a Thanksgiving set. If you can kind of see, there's gratitude, turkey, that type of thing. But it works still. We can still use it with this page. Let me see. Maybe just joys. It's kind of fun. All right, so I think I'm going to do this and emboss it, and I'm going to do it, I think, on vellum. I have a scrap piece of vellum here from earlier, so let me bring this over. I have my Versamark ink, and I want to do it in silver. The only silver I have is this tinsely silver. You can kind of see. I always do my swatches on the top of my container, so then I can see them without having to pick them up, because I have them all in the drawers like this. This one already has a label on it though, and it's white. Maybe I'll do one of each and then see which one I like better. I think I really like that silver a lot, so I think I'm going to start with that one because I think that's the one I'm probably going to go with. And I'm not going to stamp it all the way up because I am going to have it go off the page, so I don't need to ink it all the way up. So this tinsel embossing powder, this is from Recollections. It goes everywhere. So I'm going to see if I can not make a mess. Find a scrap piece of paper here. It is very staticky. Oh, you know what I didn't do either? So I didn't use my powder tool. Let's see if we can get it to look okay without it. Yeah, it actually went down pretty nicely. All right, so let me heat that up and I'll be right back. All right, and I am back. I really like how that looks. And I think that actually is going to look good on the page. So I am going to stamp one more time and then make another banner because I'm going to use 2 banners on this page. This time I think I'm going to use my powder tool though, just because I think it will look nicer. And you can see the difference. I don't know if you're able to see on camera very well. You can see the one on the bottom is the one that's not been heat embossed and the one on the top has been. So one's a little shinier. So let me go ahead and heat that up and I'll be back again. All right, I am back and now I have Gather and Joys. I think those turn out really good. Look how sparkly those are. So I think I'm going to end up putting this right here and then this one here. I have glitter all over the place at this point. And I think what I'm going to do is just staple it down because I don't want it I don't want the glue to show. So I have my stapler here. I think I still have some staples that are gold. Let's see. Actually, no. They look like they're all the colors off of them now. So I'm just going to add a couple staples. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to have it all showing in the picture. It's maybe a little hard to see, but I think it's going to be fine. Yeah, I like how that turned out. And then it's going to lay flat once it gets in the page protector, so that's fine. All right, so now I want to move on to this card here, and I need to figure out what I want to do with that card. I'm thinking about possibly putting a stamp on there, and I have an old Stampin' Up! Stamp that I think I would like to use because it's kind of a good filler stamp because it's going to kind of cover most of the card here. And I may do the same thing and stamp it on vellum, but it's going to be kind of hard to read, but when I stamp it, it's going to be a little easier. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it in silver or I may just do it in black because it is pretty detailed and I don't think the silver is going to show quite as nice because it's such a detailed stamp. But I do think it's going to fit nicely on here. So I'm a little nervous to do it in black on there. I'm wondering if I should do it on vellum and then transfer it or cut it out. And then it kind of mimics the other vellum pieces. Let me find some vellum in my stash. My other scrap piece of paper isn't quite big enough. I'll be right back. All right, I am back and I have a thicker piece of cardstock vellum. This is some cardstock vellum from Stampin' Up. It's a little thicker, so you can't see it through it quite as much, but you can still see it through it pretty well. So I think I'm gonna stamp on this and I'm gonna use probably some stays on. I'm really hoping that my stays on is still wet enough. And it'd be nice if I can do, maybe I'll do my other wetter ink, my VersaFine ink, even though that's not a permanent ink, and then use some clear embossing powder. If nothing else, this will be a good experiment. I'm going to see if that will actually work out. And actually, this VersaFine might be okay on the vellum. I'm not sure. I've never actually tried the VersaFine on the vellum, but I am going to stamp this first, and then I'm going to have my clear embossing powder ready. And I probably should use my anti-static tool on this as well. So I'll just add some here. With it all being very detailed, it'll probably work better. With using clear embossing powder, it's not as big of a deal because it's clear and you won't be able to see it as much as if it was a colored embossing powder. So it's probably not too big of a deal, but still it's probably good to prep it. So I'm just going to ink up my image here with this VersaFine, and this is a pretty wet ink, so I'm hoping this will work out, but we shall see. All right, let me get my paper ready. Oh, I may have moved it. Not too much. Let's see if this will work. Yeah, it looks like it's sticking. That's good. So I may have been in luck. Yeah, it did stick pretty well. That actually turned out pretty cool. I like that. I'm glad I thought that. Okay, so I'm going to trim this out, put my ink away here, and then I'll be back in just a second when I clean this mess up. All right, I am back, and I just trimmed it out a little bit so I can cut it a little bit better on my trimmer. And I'm just going to trim it close to the edge so it fits on the 3x4 card nicely. So we'll see what this ends up looking like. And I think that turned out really good. I'm really glad that I used that clear embossing powder. It looks more of an embellishment then as opposed to just something I stamped. It gives a little bit more texture and dimension, which is cool. As my trimmer falls apart. All right. One more and then I'll be done. I may end up doing the same thing, just stapling this one to mimic the staples from the other parts of the page. So let's see what that looks like. Oops, sorry about that, bumping. All right, so now that I have this black, I feel like I need some more black someplace else. So I'm wondering if I will do the date stamp in black. I'm gonna get roller date stamp. Yay, that worked out pretty well. Okay, I think that was just the touch of black that I needed on that side of the page to make it look a little bit more cohesive. What do you guys think? All right. All right, and now I know I have December 7th there, but I really wanted to use the white number stickers that came in the set or in the kit. So I'm thinking about putting a number 7 over here. Maybe to give it a little bit more weight, I might do a 07. I have enough of these stickers and I haven't used any yet. So let's see. That looks about even. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I think the only thing I really have left on this page is to add my journaling to this card. So I'm gonna go do that and I'll be back in just a minute. Hey guys, I am back and I was able to get the journaling on this card, and then I forgot that I had even more journaling that I needed to do about some of the other stories this day. So I ended up also journaling on this card, and I'm gonna actually use it as a pullout behind this photo here. So I need to figure out a way to put a tab on here, and I do actually have a tab punch that I can use. I'm thinking about this one. It's a Fisker's punch. It is, I think it's a Jen Hatfield. I can't quite remember. Or no. Oh, I can't remember her name is. But anyway, it is an older punch and it's just a tab, and I think that'd be perfect. And I'm gonna see if I have like a green color that I can use to punch this out with. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Let me see how it ends up looking on this card. Because of where the type is, I'm gonna have to put it on the back. Actually, I really like that. Actually, that turned out pretty well. So I'm gonna stick with it. I'm just gonna use my stapler and staple this down. Of course, some ink's coming off. It's a bad thing about this printer seems to, or these cards, I have to always seem like I have to dry all the ink on the cards. All right. So I think that's gonna look good. It's just gonna slip back here. And I think I am gonna call this done. Let's see. Yeah, I think that turned out well. I have the 7 there. Like I said, I'd also have the 7 here. I think this one's a little crooked. That's gonna drive me crazy, so I'm gonna fix that real quick if I can. Maybe not. Oh well, that's good. All right, yeah, I think that's it. Trying to decide, maybe I can put a line around this card. Let's see. I do like how that looked. All right, I think that's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you liked the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions about anything, make sure you leave those comments or questions in the comment section below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. And I will talk to you guys again very soon. Have a great day. Bye.